Hi, I'm Caryn, Sacher, Fonberg. I have been employed at Cooper Fitness for almost 20 years. I teach group exercise. What we're talking about today is yoga and the benefits of yoga, whether strenuous, whether vigorous, or whether just lengthening and stretching. Yoga is a means for us to focus on the breath, and in life and in science, our brain does not have the ability to think about two things, or more than one, at the same time. So when we're in yoga and we focus on our breath, on our inhale and on our exhale, we are focusing our brains on the ability to just think about that breath and how we're inhaling and how we're exhaling, which allows us to relieve ourselves of what we leave on the outside of the room and on the outside and off of our mats. Okay, so we will get started in downward facing dog. Mark's going to come to downward facing dog. He's going to extend your hips up to the ceiling, tuck your toes under, and press your heels down toward the mat. The students' heels need to be parallel with each other. The heels also need to be parallel with the alignment of the hips. So Mark would want to walk his feet a little closer together. The tailbone is pressed up toward the ceiling. The back is lengthened, the head is heavy, and the neck is long. You want to focus here on pressing the tailbone up to the ceiling and pressing your back toward your front body and your front body toward your shins. Your gaze is through your shin. Head hangs heavy. Press your shoulders down and away from your back. Press your shoulder blades toward your spine and down your back. Inhale here and exhale. So the student is constantly inhaling and exhaling, allowing the head to hang heavy. If a student has a prevention because maybe they're not as flexible through their hamstrings, an alternative or an option is to place the blocks under your palms. So you can place the blocks under your palms. Maybe walk your feet closer to your hands, whatever is accessible to the student. The same position, pressing the spine long by lengthening the head and neck, allowing it to hang heavy. Press your tailbone up to where the ceiling meets the back wall and gaze through your shins. The focus eventually is to press your front body so you're creating an inverted V with your body. Okay? Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, step to the top of your mat, feet together and parallel. Forward fold. Allow your upper body to fold over your thighs, allowing again the head to hang heavy, allowing the neck to lengthen from the spine. Focusing on the breath here. Inhale, halfway lift. Come to a tabletop position. The crown of your head reaches toward the mirror, gazes down. Place your hands against your shins. Nice. Micro bend in the knee if needed. Again, finding length in the spine. Focusing on the breath. Inhale here, lengthen. Exhale back to forward fold. Allow your head to hang heavy. Good. Inhale, mountain pose. Student reaches their arms up toward the ceiling. Rotate your pinkies inward. This will relieve tension in the anterior deltoid. It spreads and broadens the back. If a student is a little less flexible, the micro bend in the elbow is perfect. All four corners of the feet are pressed down toward the ground. Thighs are contracted. Contract your thighs and draw them up and away from your knees. Press your tailbone down. Reach and draw your abdominals in toward your spine, lengthening your torso. Press your shoulders down and away from your ears. Nice. Inhale here. Exhale, forward fold. The hands come through heart center. Fold your upper body over your thighs. Allow your hands, head, neck to hang heavy. I think it's important to understand yoga in a modernized version, because a lot of us think about yoga and we think about yoga as just a means to go into a room and relax and stretch and breathe. And there's a part of yoga that's become more modernized where we really need to focus on the alignment and the recruitment of body parts and how you can refine each pose